So X minus I2. I2 is how much? 90,000 into 1 minus T, 1 minus 0.3 minus P. P is 55,000 divided by N4. N4 is 1 lakh. Now we simplify it. 1 minus 0.3 is 0.7. 0.7 into X, 0.7X minus 80,000 into 0.3. 80,000 into 0.7. 1 minus 0.3 is 0.7. 0.7 into 80,000 is 63,000. We'll make the calculations. 0.7 into 80,000. 56,000 divided by 1,50,000. 0.7x plus minus 56,000. Here also same thing. 1 minus 0.3 is 0.7. 0.7 into x, 0.7x minus 0.7 into 90,000 into 0.7, 63,000 minus 55,000 divided by 1 lakh. We write the same thing again. 0.7x minus 56,000 divided by 1,50,000 is equal to 0.7x minus 63 plus 55 is equal to 1,18,000 divided by 1 lakh. Now what we'll do is, we'll cancel the zeros. 4 zeros LHS per or 4 zeros RHS per. 4 zeros cancel कर दें. अब यहाँ पर 5 2s are 10 and 5 3s are 15. Remember ये ऑप्शनल है कट करना. अगर कट नहीं भी करके आप लेंगे आंसर सेम आएगा. Now we'll cross multiply. 3 into 0.7. 3 into 0.7 is 2.1. So 2.1x minus 1,18,000 into 3. 1,18,000 into 3. 3,54,000 is equal to 2 into 0.7 is 1.4x. 2 into 56,000. 56 into 2. 1,12,000. Now 2.1x, I'll keep it on the LHS only. This minus plus 1.4 will become minus 1.4x is equal to this minus 354 will become plus 354 minus 1,12,000. So 2.1 minus 1.4, it is 0.7 is equal to 3,54,000 minus 1,12,000, 2,42,000. X is equal to 2,42,000 divided by 0.7. So 2,42,000 divided by 0.7, you are getting 3,45,714. $3,45,740. First bit completed. The first bit completed. Remember, it requires your mathematical aptitude. You should be little bit fast in making the calculations in B bit. What is there in the B bit? See the problem again. Equity share capital of 20 lakh and preference share capital of 5 lakh at 10.5% rate of preference dividend. So first plan we have equity plus preference versus second plan equity capital 10 lakh, preference capital 5 lakh and 10 lakh rupees debt. So equity plus debt plus preference. तो पहले equity plus preference. तो x into 1 minus t minus p divided by n3. X minus I into 1 minus t minus p divided by n4. So here we take p is equal to. In the first plan, here we'll take p1, here we'll take p2 because preference shares are there in first plan as well as second plan. So p1 is equal to. First plan, equity share capital 20 lakh and preference share capital 5 lakh into 10.5%. 5 lakh into 10.5%. 52,500. Similarly, P2. Second plan, how much preferential capital? Preferential capital of rupees 5 lakh into 11%. 55,000. Then I is equal to interest on debt in the second plan. And 10 lakh rupees debt at 9%. 9% of 10 lakh. 90,000. N3. Equity share capital in the second plan, in the first plan is 20 lakh. Divided by 10 is equal to 2 lakh shares. Then N4, number of equity shares in the second plan. Second plan में देखिए कितना है versus equity share capital of 10 lakh. One lakh shares. That's it. We have taken all the values. Now we'll substitute. We'll substitute the values. Now, see here. X into 1 minus 0.3 minus P1. P1 is 52,500. Divided by N3. N3 is 2 lakh shares. Is equal to X minus I. Interest is how much? 90,000. 1 minus T. 1 minus 0.3 minus P. P2. P1 हो गया. P2 is 55,000. Divided by N4. N4 is 1 lakh. Or, so 1 minus 0.3 is 0.7. 0.7x minus 52,500 divided by 2 lakh is equal to 0.7x minus 90,000 into 0.7. We'll make the calculations. 90,000 into 0.7, you are getting 63,000. Minus 55,000 divided by 1 lakh. Now, 0.7x minus 52,500 divided by 2 lakhs is equal to 0.7x. 63 and 55. 63 plus 55, you get 1,18,000. Now what we'll do is, we cancel 5 zeros left hand side, 5 zeros right hand side. Now we make a cross multiplication. Cross multiplication. 2 into 0.7 is 1.4x. 2 into 1,18,000. 1,18,000 into 2 is equal to 2,36,000. So minus 2,36,000 is equal to 1 into 0.7 is 0.7x minus 52,500. Now bring this 0.7 to LHS. 1.4x minus 0.7x is equal to 2,36,000 minus 52,500. So 1.4 minus 0.7 is 0.7x is equal to 2,36,000 minus 52,500. You will get 1,83,500. X is equal to 1,83,500 divided by 0.7. 2,62,143. Indifference point is rupees 2,62,143. That's it. So there is no way out. You have to work hard on calculations in EBIT, this indifference point. So we have completed problem number 16th. Now we'll see the 17th problem. A company wants to build a new plant costing rupees 10 lakhs. The funds can be raised through one of the following financial plans. Issue of 1 lakh equity shares of 10 each, first plan. तो कंपनी को 10 लाख रुपए चाहिए. पहले प्लान में 1 लाख इक्विटी शेयर ऑफ रुपीज 10, पूरे 10 लाख रुपए ओनली इक्विटी. सेकंड 50,000 इक्विटी शेयर ऑफ 10 per share and 5,000 डिबेंचर ऑफ रुपीज 100 each with an interest. Second plan equity plus debenture. Third plan issue 50,000 equity share of 10 per share and 5,000 preference share of 100 per share with 9% rate of dividend. So third plan we have equity plus preference. Calculate EPS under the three financing plans when EBIT is 40,000 and 2 lakh. तो दो अलग अलग क्वेश्चंस है. पहले EBIT 40,000 लेकर EPS मालूम करना है, फिर और एक टेबल बनाकर EBIT 2 लाख रुपीस लेकर अगेन वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट EPS. The corporate tax rate 50%. Which plan do you recommend for each level of EBIT? तो दोनों के लिए अलग अलग टेबल्स बनाना पड़ेगा. तो फर्स्ट विल टेक 17th प्रॉब्लम. Evaluating the proposed financial plans. Case 1. If EBIT is equal to rupees 40,000, अगर 40,000 रुपये EBIT लिए तो EPS कितना होगा? ये पहला क्वेश्चन. Only equity. Second, only debentures. Second one, it is equity plus debenture. Third one, equity plus preference. Right? Now we'll take EBIT. 40,000 rupees EBIT we are taking. Less interest on debentures. So in the second plan we have debenture. First plan, third plan we don't have. तो second plan देखिए debentures कितने के हैं और क्या rate of interest है. Second plan issue 50,000 equity share of 10 per share and 5,000 debenture of 100 each. 5 lakh. 8% of 5 lakh. 40,000. 8 5s are 40. So remaining 40,000, 0. Here 40,000. This is called PBT. Less tax at the rate of 50%. 50% tax means 20,000. 0. 20,000. यहाँ पर प्रॉफिट ही नहीं है. There is no profit before tax. तो tax will be 0. This is called PAT. Minus preference dividend. In the third plan we have preference. With first plan, with second plan we don't have. So how much is the preferential capital? 5 lakh. 9% of 5 lakh. It comes to 45,000. Actually preference dividend is payable 45,000. But do we have profit after tax 45,000? No. We have profit only 20,000. तो एक्चुअली डिविडेंड कैलकुलेट करें तो 45,000 रुपये आ रहा, 9% ऑफ 5 लाख. लेकिन 45,000 रुपीज नहीं है प्रॉफिट, तो वी कांट पे 45,000. वी कैन पे ओनली दैट मच प्रॉफिट विच इज अवेलेबल आफ्टर टैक्स. तो आफ्टर टैक्स द प्रॉफिट अवेलेबल इज 20,000. तो प्रेफरेंस डिविडेंड विल बी पेड 20,000 ओनली. जितना प्रॉफिट बचा हुआ है उतना ही प्रॉफिट दे सकते, उससे ज्यादा डिविडेंड नहीं दे सकते क्योंकि प्रॉफिट नहीं है. इंटरेस्ट में और डिविडेंड में फर्क यह है interest must be paid at any cost, whether we have profit or not. But dividend can be paid only when we have the profit. If we are not having profit, no need of paying any dividend. So here instead of 45,000, 20,000 will be paid. So remaining amount is 20,000. Here 0, here 0. This is the profit available. Number of equity shares. In the first case, number of equity shares are 1 lakh. Second case 50,000, third case 50,000. Given in the problem. Now EPS is equal to profit available divided by number of shares. Profit available is 20,000. Number of shares are 1 lakh. So rupees 0.20. Here there is no profit available. So no EPS. EPS will be 0.200. Now same calculations we have to make for EPS when the EBIT is 2 lakh. Case 2. If EBIT is equal to rupees 2 lakhs. Given in the problem 2 lakh rupees EBIT. Only equity plus debenture, equity plus preference. EBIT is 2 lakhs. 2 lakh rupees EBIT. Now we take interest on debentures. Same 8% of 5 lakh, 40,000. So it will become 2 lakh, 1 lakh, 60,000, 40,000. This is PBT. Tax 50%, 1 lakh, 80,000 and it is 2 lakh here. Interest on debenture is there only in the second column. Last column we don't have any debenture. 50% tax. This is the PAT. Less preference dividend. The preference dividend is 9% of 5 lakh. 45,000. $55,000. Profit available. Now we take number of equity shares. In the first case we have 1 lakh shares. Here 50,000, here 50,000. EPS. Profit available divided by number of equity shares. So 1 lakh divided by 1 lakh, rupee 1. 80,000 divided by 50,000. 80,000 divided by 50,000, rupee 1.60. Last one, 55 by 50, 1.10. That's it. So we are required to calculate the EPS when EBIT is 40,000, when EBIT is 2 lakh. जब 40,000 EBIT अगर है तो EPS 0.200. When 2 lakh rupees is the EBIT, the EPS is 1 rupee, 1.6, 1.1. That's it. Last and final problem, 18th one. 18th problem. XYZ Limited is an all equity firm which has an equity capital of 15 lakh where the par value of the share is 10 rupees. कंपनी के पास इस वक्त ओनली इक्विटी कैपिटल है और 15 लाख रुपए का है और एक शेयर 10 रुपए का है, यानी 1,50,000 शेयर्स अभी है. द फर्म इज इन नीड ऑफ अनदर 36 लाख रुपीस. कंपनी को और 36 लाख रुपए चाहिए टू फाइनेंस द एक्टिविटी विच वुड जनरेट ईबीआईटी टू रुपीस 9 लाख आफ्टर एक्सपेंशन. ये 36 लाख रुपीस और रेज करने के बाद ईबीआईटी आ जाएगा 9 लाख. द फाइनेंस मैनेजर हैज ड्रॉन द फॉलोइंग 3 ऑल्टरनेटिव्स, not 3, 4 alternatives. Raise the entire required amount as equity. कंपनी को जो 36 लाख रुपीस चाहिए पूरे 36 लाख रुपीस इक्विटी से रेज करेंगे पहले प्लान में. सेकेंड प्लान में 50% ऑफ द रिक्वायर्ड अमाउंट एज इक्विटी एंड द रिमेनिंग एज डेट. तो आधा आधा कर देंगे. 36 लाख का हाफ 18 लाख, तो 18 लाख रुपीस इक्विटी और 18 लाख रुपीस डेट. सेकेंड प्लान. थर्ड प्लान में 40% इक्विटी, तो 36 लाख रुपीस जो टोटल है उसका 40% इक्विटी, 30% डेट, 7.5% एंड द रिमेनिंग फंड एज प्रेफरेंस. देन लास्ट फोर्थ प्लान 30% as equity, 40% as debt and the remaining balance as preference kept. The preference share has a par value of 100 and the applicable tax rate 30%. You are required to advise which of the alternative is better. Right? This is the last problem. So 18th one. Evaluation of proposed financial plans. In the first plan entire amount as equity, so only equity. Second plan we have equity plus debt. Third plan we have equity plus debt plus preference. Last plan equity plus debt plus preference. EBIT. The EBIT is given in the problem as 9 lakh rupees. Less interest on debentures. Now first plan we don't have debentures. Second plan we have debt. Second plan we have the debt. Now see the second plan, 50% the required amount as equity and the remaining as debt. So 18 lakh 8%. 18% 8 lakh. 18 lakh into 8%. 1,44,000. Unnecessary time will be wasted in calculations, so directly I will take. Now third plan. In third plan, how much is the debt? 40% equity, 30% debt. तो 36 lakh rupees का 30%. 36 lakh rupees into 30%. You will get 10,80,000. Into the rate of interest is 40% as equity capital, second point, 8%. So 10,80,000 into 8%. that is 86,400. Second point. Second plan, 50% required amount as equity and the remaining as debt at 8% per annum. So, no, 80, sorry, I've taken third point. Here we should take 18 lakh. %8% of 18 lakh we have taken. Third plan only. Sorry. Second plan already we have taken. 8% we have taken. Third point is 30% as debt. So 10,80,000 into the rate of interest is 7.5%. 7.5%. So 10,80,000 into 7.5%. 81,000 we are getting, right. The last one, the last fourth plan, 30% equity, 40% debt. So 40% of 36 lakh. 14,40,000. 14,40,000 into the rate of interest is 8%. It comes to 1,15,200, right? Subtract, will get PBT. 9 lakh, then 7,56,000. Next one is 8,19,000. Last one is 7,84,800. Less. Income tax at the rate of 50%. Not 50%, it is 30%. 30% income tax. So 2,70,000. Next one is 226,800. Next one is 245,700. Last one is 235,440. Subtract, will get PAT. The PAT is 6,30,000. Next one is 529,200. Next one is 573,300. Preference dividend in the third plan. In the third plan we have 30% as preference capital. So 36 lakh into 30% you will get 10,80,000 into the preference dividend rate is 10%, 1,08,000. Last one, 30% equity, 40% debt, and the remaining as again 30%, 10,80,000. 9.5. 9.5% of 10,80,000. 9.5. 102,600. Now we subtract 6,30,000, 5,29,200. Next one is 465,300. And the last one is 446,760. This is the profit available. This is the profit available. Now, number of equity shares. Existing old equity shares are 1,50,000. It is given in the first line. Now new case, first case entire amount 36 lakh, so 3,60,000. 3,60,000 first case. Second case 50%, 18 lakh. 18 lakh का मतलब 1,80,000. Third case we have 40% equity. तो 36 lakh का 40%, it comes to 14,40,000, 1,44,000. Last case is 30% equity. So 36 lakh into 30%, you will get 10,80,000, 1,08,000. Three, 4, 5 lakh 10,000. Here it is 1, 2, 3 lakh 30,000. 2 lakh 94,000. 2 lakh 58,000. Check. 5 lakh 10,000, 330, 294 and 258. Right. Profit available divided by number of shares. Now if we divide 6 lakh 30,000 divided by 5 lakh 10,000, you are getting 1.235. Second one is 1.604. Third one is 1.583. And last one is 1.732. That's it. So in which case we have the highest EPS? The EPS is highest in case of D plan. So we suggest the company to adopt financial plan D, since in that case the EPS is the highest. So we have completed 18 problems in capital structure. In this unit number 3, financing decisions, we have 3 topics. The first topic, leverage. Previous sessions we have completed so many problems. Now second topic is capital structure. Evaluation. A combination of long-term funds is called capital structure. There should be a proper combination of debt and equity. कोई भी कंपनी में इक्विटी, प्रेफरेंस और डेट का एक प्रॉपर कॉम्बिनेशन अगर रहेगा तो ईपीएस बढ़ेगा, ईपीएस बढ़ेगा तो मार्केट प्राइस ऑफ शेयर बढ़ेगा. तो इट इज द responsibility of the finance manager to make a proper combination debt equity mix. तो वो debt equity mix रखने के लिए we have to evaluate the financial plans and we have to find out the indifference point. तो indifference point मालूम करने से पता चलेगा levered capital लेना या unlevered capital पे जाना, यानी कितने EBIT के ऊपर 2 प्लान्स का EPS सेम रहेगा, वो indifferent point. उसके लिए फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करें और फिर इवैल्यूएट करना है कि नया जो फंड हमको चाहिए कहां से रेज करेंगे. ये इवैल्यूएशन ऑफ प्रपोज्ड फाइनेंशियल प्लान्स के लिए वी हैव टू मेक दिस कैलकुलेशंस. सो दीज आर द प्रॉब्लम्स ऑन कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर. द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज कॉस्ट ऑफ कैपिटल. इंशाल्लाह इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो वी आर गोइंग टू discuss about cost of capital and we are going to solve the problems on cost of capital. That is the last of that unit number 3 part.